What's up, Steeler Nation? Welcome to Donnie's Day-to-Day Steeler Journal. I'm your host, Donnie Roberts II, and if you like the Pittsburgh Steelers and content about them, you have found the right place. If this is your first time listening, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notifications button so you are notified every time I upload a video. Now let's dive into this video. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you guys are doing alright. Seems like the Steelers are doing alright after sustaining multiple injuries, none worse than TJ Watts. But some interesting news came out yesterday from Steelers camp, and I'm excited to talk about good news and bad news with a few of the Steelers injuries. So without wasting more time, let's talk about the biggest injury scare. Let's just be as blunt as we can. TJ Watt might be done for the year, and we must accept that. In his 6-year career, he has missed 4 games, and the Steelers are 0-4 in those games. Not fun to hear if you bleed black and gold. It seems like the Steelers did a good job grabbing Malik Reed as a safety net, but you can't replace Watt. It's hard to hear that not only the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, but the team's captain, MVP, and best player could be out for a substantial amount of time after 1 week. But that's just life in the NFL, and I have no doubt Tomlin will adjust appropriately. But there is good news to this. It is not confirmed yet, but reports are he won't need surgery and he can come back mid-season. That might be the best news we've heard. Take a deep breath, Steeler Nation. It's not how a team starts, but how they finish. If we can be good enough to sneak 2 or 3 wins in his absence, we are still going to be in the mix of things. The Steelers never give up regardless of circumstances. The defense will take a huge hit, but all hope isn't lost. And if Watt comes back late October or early November, they might be in store for a late season run. And it's the AFC North. Who knows how the other teams will be? We beat each other up, and a fresher Watt will feast on opposing hurt lines. Like the defense, the offense also suffered a key injury on Sunday. Najee Harris loves to be on the field, but missed the end of the game with a foot injury. Can the Steelers catch a break? Their best offensive and defensive players left the game early with injury. I know Najee's injury isn't as bad as TJ's, but there is still room for concern. His injury has been lingering since camp, so who knows if or when it will come back. The biggest question I have is how many more times will it take before his foot injury causes him to miss more than just a couple of practices. Najee loves to be on the field, but what if it's best for him to sit a week or 2 to fully heal his foot? I don't want to lose him for the late run if we need it. We want to compete for a division crown. The early games don't really matter, especially after beating Cincinnati week 1. It might be best to sit him against the Patriots and let him roll against division foe Cleveland in week 3. But like TJ, there's good news. It's not assumed to be that serious. There's belief in the locker room that he'll be ready to play this Sunday against New England. If he is ready to play and the injury isn't too serious, why not? The Steelers know what they're doing, and if Najee is ready to play, let him play. The Steelers should also be cautious, though, and let Jaylen Warren spell in for Najee frequently. There is no sense in playing him in a meaningless game and him getting hurt worse than it is. Remember, this is the same foot injury lingering from training camp, and we need him to be healthy late into the season. It wasn't just TJ or Najee that got hurt. It felt like the whole team got hurt at some point in Sunday's contest. We already talked about TJ and Najee, but Cam Hayward left at the end. DeMarvin Leal left the game at the end. Levi Wallace was hurt in the end zone. Mason Cole got hurt mid-game. It seemed like the injury bug punched us in the face the entire game. It's something that can cause a bunch of concern throughout the year, especially because the Steelers tend to be injury-prone every year. And the thing is, it's only week 1. There are still 16 more games to play, so injuries are inevitable. It will be up to the medical staff to be on the top of their game this year, or this could be a long year. I started to think as I prepared for this segment and wondered why the Steelers get hit like this every year. It always seems to be key players that get hurt at the wrong time. And then I thought about Mike Tomlin and how he overcomes this every year, and my faith is strengthened in this team. We're unlucky to have these injuries, but injuries happen to every team. We have an outstanding coach who works with what he has and has never had a losing season despite who's hurt. Look, maybe we're still in good hands and it's only week 1. Stay positive, Steeler Nation. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notifications button so you are notified when I post. That is all from me. Peace.